Minus 40 degrees. No tent, no sleeping bag. Just a knife and a will to live. Most people would be dead in 2 hours. I had one chance. Build a shelter or freeze. My fingers were already numb. If I didn't move fast, I'd lose them. Permanently. A snow cave is useless if wind blows straight in. I needed a natural barrier. Powder snow won't hold a cave. It collapses. I needed wind-compacted snow, that hard as concrete. There, the wind had been packing that drift for weeks. That's my hospital. Hard as brick. Perfect. Now, Jen, dig fast before hypothermia shuts down my brain. No shovel? Use your knife like a saw. Cut blocks. Build an igloo? No, too slow. Something better. I'm not building an igloo. I'm building a quinzee hybrid. It's faster and warmer. Every block is a minute of my life. If I stop moving, I die. Keep cutting. Keep stacking. Watch froze at minus 40. No time. Only instinct. I judged the storm by my shivering. Entrance must be lower than the sleeping area. Cold air sinks, few traps outside. Warm air stays with me. No ventilation? You suffocate from your own CO2. One pencil-sized hole saves your life.
Sleep directly on snow? No, Bao, your body heat melts it, you get wet, you die. Raise the bed.
Outside, minus 40. Inside, minus 5. That's a 35-degree difference. The shelter is working. Fetal position reduces heat loss by 30%. I was already shaking, ow, that's good. Shivering makes heat. No sleeping bag means no dead air layer, so I stuffed dry grass under my jacket. Found it before the blizzard. Earlier that day, I saw dead grass. Most people ignore it. I stuffed my pockets. It saved my torso. One candle, that's all. It raises the temperature inside by nearly 10 degrees. And it tells me if oxygen is low. Flame steady best, oxygen good. I could close my eyes, but closing them meant risking never opening them again. Hypothermia makes you sleepy. You feel warm, peaceful. That's the death spiral. I slap myself to stay awake. Frost nip on my fingertips. Rewarming hurts like hell, but pain means nerves are alive. No pain? Amputation. I melted snow in a bottle between my legs. Took 3 hours. But warm water on my chest stopped my heart from slowing. Carotid artery clearance heats blood going to the brain. 15 seconds of warmth can clear brain fog. The forest was screaming, ice falling, trees exploding from cold. Nature wants me dead. But I'm still breathing. Frost builds up in the vent hole every 20 minutes. If I didn't clear it, CO2 would build. Never ignore maintenance. Steel gets brittle at minus 40. One wrong strike and my only tool shatters. I handled it like glass. Exercise generates heat, but too much makes you sweat. Wet clothes kill faster than cold. Small movements only. My nose turned gray. Early frostbite. I covered it with my warm palm for 10 minutes. Color came back. Hydration keeps blood flowing to extremities. But cold water drops coarse core temp, so I held it in my mouth before swallowing. The blizzard lasted 8 hours. I counted my heartbeats. Around 40 per minute is dangerously slow. Candle died. Now complete darkness. Sound becomes your eyes. I listened to my own breath. Slow, shallow. I recited every street I ever lived on. Every teacher's name. Memory games keep the prefrontal cortex online. Sugar. Pure glucose. It gives your body fast fuel to shiver harder. That candy probably kept my heart beating. Shivering increased. That's not pain, that's your furnace restarting. I welcomed every shake. 4 hours in this ice tomb. Outside still minus 40. But I was alive. The shelter was winning. Clear urine means hydrated. Dark means dehydration kills your circulation. I checked every time. Ice on the walls means the shelter is sealed. No melt, No drip. That's perfect insulation.
Wolves don't usually attack people, but at -40, they're desperate. I made no sound, became a snow mound. Moisture is the enemy. Every hour I scraped frost off my clothes. Dry cloth insulates, wet cloth conducts cold. Breathing through a collar recycles heat and moisture. But too much moisture freezes on fabric. Balance. Toes are the first to go. I took turns warming each foot against my opposite calf. Took an hour per foot. Light. After 8 hours of darkness. Dawn means the worst cold is over. But I wasn't safe yet.
Opening the shelter lets the warm air out. I waited until outside temp rose above -30. Patience.
The blizzard left behind a new world and waist-deep drifts. My footprints were gone. I was buried alive and reborn. Muscles don't work right after 8 hours of shivering. I fell twice before I could stand.
That pile of snow saved my life. No tent, no fire, just physics and willpower. My knife breath, 3 inches of steel. Never felt heavier, never felt more grateful.
Survival doesn't end when the storm does. Now I had to walk 10 miles to the nearest road.
You don't conquer -40, you outlast it. And the shelter, that's the difference between a story and a statistic. Never trust ice. Even at -40, moving water under ice can be thin. I used my knife to probe. Dry wood for a fire later. But I wouldn't stop to light it until I found running water pawnin'. Need drinking water. That sound tear. A diesel engine. Tire tracks. Human sign. I sat down because my legs wouldn't carry me anymore. The rest was luck.
Help! Get in here, son. Let's get you warm.
Never put frozen hands directly on heat. The pain is unbelievable, and the tissue damage is worse. Gradual rewarm. I looked like I lost a fight with a blizzard. But I won. Because I built that shelter. Hot coffee tao, I didn't drink it for 10 minutes. Just held it. Let my blood vessels open slowly. The shelter is gone now, melted by the next storm. But the lesson stays. With a knife and knowledge, you can cheat death. I'm the Cold Breath. If you want to survive the worst nature throws at you, subscribe, hit like, and never stop learning. Stay alive.